Hey everyone, this is Liam from Base Dated. It is midday Wednesday and it's during Hurricane Henri. The forecast track that was supposed to go directly over us instead shifted to west of us, but the storm never took that west track. It's still supposed to, and it's already come ashore on Rhode Island instead of Long Island. We're still not supposed to get anything really bad here, but I woke up this morning to some severe thunderstorms and a couple rumbles of thunder got me out of bed. But the rain that came really wasn't long lasting, so it didn't cause the flooding behind me that I had worried about. Maybe an inch, they say, and maybe that's all. I mean, you might see it spritzing now, but that's really going to be it for us. Going forward, we might get wind. You probably hear that in the trees behind me. So yesterday I was in those woods back there, so there's the fence and there's the hedge and then there's the trees, and I was back there. You can kind of see, no you can't, but there's a stone wall right there, and that's the unremarkable stone wall that I pointed out yesterday. Remember, historic, it's old, but it's not historic. So I've got these trees back here, and you can see maybe that they've been trimmed a bit, and that one over there has been trimmed a little bit. That was the previous owners. They knew enough to take those off, so it's pretty good here. The shed, I installed the shed, and we took out a tree and I trimmed the trees behind it. You don't want to pay for a shed and then have big branches falling on it and damaging it. Most of all, I was worried about if we had a torrential rainstorm, the water that would be shed off the house this is really flat right here. You see how very, very flat it is. The water will really have nowhere to go. It eventually makes it through the fence into the stream, and if the stream was backed up, I don't want to learn that lesson of having water in my basement. You know other people that had to go through that, and you just don't want to go through that yourself. So I might take these trees down in the next couple of years, but it'll cost a couple grand, and I just couldn't be arsed to do it right now. This is my backyard, my sad patio those are dipladenia, which means, I don't know what that means, but they're red and I like that. And I don't have to water them, and we've had a really wet winter, really wet summer. And so I really haven't had to water them at all, and that's been great. I have some in the front too, and those I do have to water because they get a lot of sun. So we're gonna get some wind later. I'm not really worried about it. I'm not gonna get any water. Not gonna worry about it. And I've done anything that I can do. I even brought in the bins, so I'm not gonna worry about that either. So, you should take care of the things that you can while you can do it and not have to worry about them. My gutters are clear, so that was good. Not have to worry about that either. I got problems with my refrigerator, but those aren't related to the storm. And I've already ordered a new one, so what else am I gonna do? So, pretty good shape. I'm gonna spend the rest of the day probably eating junk food, and then overcooking a casserole, and then not sleep through the night for work tomorrow. So thank you for tuning in and listening to me babble on this long. What is that? Do you hear that? I have no idea what is going on over there. It's a great way to end this video. So I'm gonna end it there, and thanks for watching. This is Liam from Base Dated.